guys, it is Cheesemon Gaming here. Today I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a sort of like, I guess you could say a Kohi Let's Play, I guess you could say. It's not really like a Kohi Factions Let's Play, it's just like me just dicking around on Kohi Practice 1. But I just got a story to tell you guys today. Sorry about being inactive recently. But I got no really excuse for that. It's just, I really just wasn't in the mood to record. There's just something happened that was a family issue. And I was really in the mood to record for like 2 days, so. Basically though, I'm just gonna be doing some slash randoms explaining the story. And basically, it is, long story short, it is the worst school field trip I have ever been on in my life. Like, if you can top this field trip, then you deserve some sort of award. Like, honestly. So, basically, this is my first game on, by the way. I was playing OSU for a bit, and then went out for dinner, so. Basically, what happened on this field trip was my class and I, we went to the Superstore. Any of you guys that don't live in Canada, what the Superstore is it's basically just a grocery store, okay? It's just basically like, I guess you could, what's that restaurant called? I said restaurant. What's that grocery store called in USA? Like Fastway or Quickway or something like that? I don't know. It's fucking retarded. I'm pretty sure they got bought out by Sobeys. But anyway, long story short, we went to the grocery store for a field trip, right? And long story you bitch. Basically, what happened at this field trip was we were fed free food, as they called it. Even though, so get this, okay? So, the food was called free food, but we had to pay $5 to go to the grocery store that we could have walked to for free. Right? So, that's just started off. Then, on top of that, when we got there, what the fuck? This guy's running and block hitting. Yo! Cuz, you little turd. So anyway, what happened was, basically, when we got there, they were feeding us the free food, right? Yeah, I got absolutely cocked. It's my first match. I literally just got on. So, basically, when we got there, right? When we basically got divided into two groups, okay? And when we got into those two groups, one went to do some sort of, like, excursion around the grocery store. Yeah. I know, get that in your head. Like, go and take a tour of the fucking grocery store. And then the other went to a cooking class at the grocery store, which I found complete AIDS myself, but you know. So basically, I was in the group that went to the cooking class first. So what happened was, when we got into this little like kitchen, they had like a big ass like row of like seats lined up on a table too, okay? So basically, what happened was, when we sat down, they said, we're going to be making macaroni and cheese for you guys. I know, oh my god, that was a Down syndrome debuff. And he's like, holy fucking penis, I'm trash right now. Like, you guys know this, I'm a lot better usually. But anyway, so, when we sat down, they were making us macaroni and cheese, okay? You little dickwad! So anyway, when we sat down, they started making us macaroni and cheese and showing us how the hell they did it. They made this sort of like cheese sauce. Like, it's probably the most disgusting thing I've ever like heard. A cheese sauce, like that just makes you want to throw up just by listening to the name. So they made a cheese sauce to put with this macaroni they cooked. Well, the box of macaroni they had bugs in it, and believe me, I don't know how the fuck they didn't notice there was little things floating on top of the fucking water. But, you know, so, we sit down, about half of my group, fucking kill this kid is the noobiest debuffer I've ever seen. Oh my god, I'm so fucking, whoa, what the fuck, my pots! Bitch. Cuz just threw 3 pots. What the fuck are you on? bitch. Fuck yourself. Okay, so anyway, when we sat down and we got the food with bugs in it, they apologized for not putting them in, but they apologized for feeding us, you know, mealworms. So that went down. Then afterwards they said, we'll give you guys some fruit as well. So they gave us some watermelon, some pineapple, and some cantaloupe. Well, the pineapple was hard, like it was like chewing a brick. And then the watermelon had mold on it. Like, this is probably the lowest class food I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, if you went to a hobo's wedding, you would probably get higher class food than that. Like, it was the lowest class food I've ever seen in my lifetime. So, we get in, we eat the bugs from our macaroni and cheese, then we eat the mold and bricks that we had of fruit. So, then it's our turn to leave that. Oh yeah, by the way, I found some hair in my fucking macaroni and cheese, by the way. I was like the only one, but still. So anyway, we leave that and we go to the excursion of the store. So this is probably the most interesting part of it all. So we're going to take a tour of a grocery store for the next hour. Now, this grocery store is not the biggest grocery store in the world. This is actually pretty damn small, if you ask me. So, basically, what happened was we're just, like, all walking around. Like, you'd think they'd do something interesting, like, teach you something about maybe the food they have supplied there. But no, they literally said, well, right here, this is aisle number 6. This is where we keep the cereal. As you can see, our variety of cereal right here. And they would show us the fucking cereal. Like, that's pretty much all we learned is what cereal they sell. Like, I swear to God, that's the only cereal. That's not the only cereal. That's the only thing I learned at this trip is what cereal they sell. So, but you know what? Judging by their macaroni, I don't actually trust their cereal. So, I'm standing still. He hasn't hit me once. So, anyway, so after the tour of this goddamn superstore is done, we go to head back on the bus. Now, this bus, I swear to God, the kids in my class, I swear to God, they have Down syndrome. Like, they're so mentally challenged. Like, they're sitting there just yelling out of nowhere, just go being fucking like velociraptors out of nowhere. And teachers tell them to shut the hell up. And they're just like, oh, okay, sorry. 5 seconds later, sound like another fucking velociraptor. You are a nub. I'm not even joking. I have, like, have I even potted for you yet? I have not. So, anyway, once we get back to the school, right? Now, the bus driver was late. So, once we get back to the school, I had to pay my lunch money to go on the trip. So, I had no lunch money. So, once we get back to the school, there's 5 minutes before the bell rings to go back inside. And I have not eaten pretty much anything because we have bugs in our food. And I missed breakfast that morning. So I had not eaten anything at all. So we get back to school 5 minutes before the bell rings. And I have no money to go buy anything. So I sit there, don't eat any lunch. Second I go home, I had a meal. Like, I pigged out, man. I had like 2 hot dogs. And like, oh my God, it was godly. Like, I was so hungry. You have no idea. That was a Nubius deep. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Look at you, you're standing still, bowing me. You suck. This little turd. See, I'm normally nice to people, but if you're sitting there, I'm normally nice to people, but if you're so bad that you have to resort to bow spamming me to actually attempt to win, then I'm sorry, but you suck, penis. You can go deep throat a cactus. You little shit. Look at that bullshit! He shot like 4 arrows because he's... Do you see this? This guy. But anyway, so that was the story of the shittiest school field trip I have ever been on. Yeah. So if you guys want to see some more of these little, like, I guess you could say Kogi, like, talk-throughs, I guess you could say, or something like that, just... like Kohi stories, I guess you could say. So basically, I just tell a story while doing some Kohi matches. Leave a like down below, and also leave a comment saying if you actually had a worse field trip than this. If you have, then you really are you need an award. Like you need some sort of like Medal of Honor to actually be able to sit through that. But yeah, so peace.